Hello, Rhonda, Dina, Trey, Tatty. What's going on, everyone? We're doing some free tarot readings for the first 10. The first 10 are free tarot readings, and then we will go into paid ones. Hello, Nicole. How's it going? Maria, hello. We're not doing numbers yet. The first 10 are free. Yep, Nicole, I will put you on the list. You are first. The first 10 are free. So what would be your question for the tarot, Nicole? Maria, would you like a reading? I'm guessing you want one. All right, I'll put Maria on the list. We got 8 more spots for free readings. 8 more spots. Sharika, hello. Angel. If we like and share the live, I'll give out some other free ones later. Hi, Sharika. Would you like a tarot reading? I have 8 more spots for free ones. Asanda, hello. I will put you on the list, Asanda. Asanda from YouTube is on the list. Did we lose Nicole? Nicole, I haven't seen your question. I think that TikTok might be blocking it. If we like and share the live, we can get some more people in here and we can get some free tarot games going as well. So for YouTube, if I get up to 5 likes, I'll do a free tarot game giveaway. So if you want to share the live with people, that would be great. I'm going to go turn down my music a little bit. I can't really hear myself think. Okay, that's better. Okay. How can I know if my baby sister in heaven is proud of me? Well, why don't we tap into your, like, it's a little bit of a third party, but let's see. Let's just ask your baby sister. I know that's a little bit of a third party, but we can always like channel in your sister and, you know. What's your baby sister's name, Nicole? Gina. All right. So let's see what message does Gina have for Nicole? What message does Gina have for Nicole? Let's do that. Hello, Travis. Hello, Purple Heart. We've got 7 more spots for free tarot readings if anybody wants one. Zakira, let's keep liking and sharing the live. Get some people in here, and after the 10 are done, we can start doing some free game giveaways. Free tarot reading giveaways. Red Pilled, I will put you on the list as well. Where did my pen go? There we go. Red Pilled is on the list. Got it? All right, we're seeing what message does Gina have? It's Spirit. I can kind of do these ones. What message does Gina have for Nicole? What message does Gina have for Nicole? Are we liking and sharing the live on TikTok? I'm not seeing likes. Keep tapping that screen. Get some likes in here. Nicole, it looks like Gina's telling you that things may be looking down right now, but options will be opening up to you, or you do have options in order to get out of whatever you're struggling with. You've got the the Wheel of Fortune. This is not a good space for this. This is not a good space for that. Right there. Oh, come on. Sorry, there we go. Okay. So this is the Wheel of Fortune. It is upside down. Based on all of the readings that we've been doing over the past week, it does kind of seem like you are in a down space. But things will start looking up. You do have options, though. So don't forget that you have options. And if you don't have options right now, options will be opening up to you. So that would be the message that Gina has for you. Maria, what is your question for the tarot? Hello, Tanya. Tonya. So Maria, let's go. We're gonna focus this more on you. Who is S to you? Is he your ex? Who is X to you? Or I'm sorry, S to you. Asanda, you are next. Angie, I will put you onto the list. So if you were talking to him, were you dating him? You said, will we get back together? Were you dating Maria, this guy, or were you together with him? Were you like relationship-y or just talking? Like, where were you with this S guy? Hello, King J. Hi, stars. Stars meant to shine. Okay. So let's not worry about will we get back together because that's not relevant. Let's part of me wants to change your question to a little bit more of why are you thinking about S? What has made you think about S in the later, like if you're no contact, I mean, we could always say, what can Maria do to reconcile? But if like it's more of a question for you. What would you like to do in the situation? Well, so okay, so Maria, let's do what should Maria do to reconcile with S? What should Maria do to reconcile with S? What should Maria do to reconcile with S? Who is Q that just sent me $3? Who is Q? Hi, Sarah. Who is Q? Oh, you're Q. Okay, hi. All right, you are going to be next, Q, because you did send me $3. I was doing 10 free tarot readings first to begin with, but you sent me the 3, so you are next. And then we'll do Asanda. So Q is next. Maria, I don't know that you should. If you want to reach out to S, I don't see a problem with that. You would have to really talk to him. You would probably have to be the one to make the first move, Maria. But I wouldn't expect much from it. You've got the Knight of Swords here. So this is, feel free to talk to him. Feel free to go after it. Feel free to just talk and see what happens. Reach out to him. Do whatever you need to do. But you've also got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles is the building of a new skill or is also teamwork. And because it's reversed, I'm going to just advise you probably not to expect much from it with this S guy. I would probably move on from him, honestly. I think it's probably not, he's probably not a, if you were just talking and it's just no contact now, probably just not a good match. If you found that helpful, Maria, please give me a follow and we can revisit this in another month and see how things are looking. Q. How will things play out with Gemini, with your Gemini? We haven't spoken since last Friday. I did set boundaries. People only do. What should Q do with their Gemini? What should Q do with their Gemini? Q and then Asanda, Red Pilled, and Angie. I'm gonna change your question a little bit, Q, to what you can do with your Gemini. I'm sorry that you haven't spoken since last Friday. It's been a week. You did set some boundaries. Let's see what you should do with this Gemini. I personally, right now, before the tarot speaks, I do kind of think that you keep those boundaries up. So let's see what the tarot has to say about you and your Gemini. Hi, Elizabeth. Q, I'm not sure that I would necessarily. Tell me more about your Gemini, Q. Is your Gemini that you're with, are they like a partner? Are they just someone you've been talking to? Can you tell me a little bit more about your Gemini? Keep liking the screen on TikTok, everyone. Hi, Maya. Let's keep liking the live here. Is he in here? Who? Q? Q's in YouTube. Q's a YouTuber right now. So we're doing Q and then Asanda, Red Pilled, and then Angie. Someone I was getting to know. Okay, so I am actually thinking, Q, that you probably need to move on. It looks like you put up some boundaries. You've got the Six of Swords here. You put up some boundaries. And if you haven't talked in a week, you could always try reaching out, but I am going to also say that with the Six of Swords, it's telling you to move on to a better place. You put up the boundaries. You can go across the pond now. You can go travel. And when you get to that other side, you can visit a better island and feel a little bit more stable with who you are and what you want with those boundaries that you've created. Okay, yeah, don't reach out then. Don't do that. But you also have the Three of Pentacles also in reverse. So even if you did try reaching out, I wouldn't expect much from your Gemini person. I would probably just move on. I don't think that is your Gemini person. If you haven't reached out, if you're not willing to reach out, I just don't think it's your, I would move on from Gemini. Hello, Chicky. Asanda. Q, I hope that was helpful to you. Please give me a follow and we can revisit this in another month if it's still bothering you and see how the energies have shifted. Asanda, what is your question for the tarot? Oh. The guy I'm speaking to, we are really sexually drawn to each other, but planning to meet. He gives me hints that he wants more though. So, Asanda, I'm not going to be able to get into his energy. But what do you want out of it? Do you want more from him, or do you not want more from him? We can dig into that. Or we can also do, how can you discover what he wants out of it? How can you discover what he wants more? Let's give you an actionable step in this situation. And then we've got Red Pilled, which is also on YouTube, and then Angie. Angie, are you A? Hi, Katie. You want more? I feel he knows it too. Okay. Well, let's do go away, people. Go. I'm gonna decline those people. You feel he knows it too. Let's do how can you make it obvious that you want more from this guy? How does that sound? Okay, cool, Angie. Thank you for the confirmation. Hi, Goose. What can Asanda do to really let this guy know that she is interested in wanting more? What can Asanda do to really let this guy know that she is really wanting more? Hi, Mr. Maple. Well, let's see what happens. Let's just see what the tarot says. Maybe you might, I know you said you feel like it, but maybe you need to put your heart out there a little bit more. Maybe you're not being very obvious. Asanda, I'm not going to be able to tell you that. I can give you some actionable steps to do in order to talk to him. I'm not going to be able to tell you if this is something real. That's going to be something that you're going to discover on your own as you take actionable steps toward this guy. If this is what you are really truly going for, I'm probably not the reader for you if you're not looking for an actionable step. Do you want me to continue with the reading, or do you not want me to? Red Pilled, are you still here? And then after Red Pilled, it's Angie. Cool. All right. Let's see what Asanda can do toward this new guy in this relationship. What can Asanda do? Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check. And then we've got Angie. And then we've got 5 spots open for free ones. 5 free spots open. Hi, Sky. If we get the likes up to 5,000, I will do more free tarot giveaways, but we got to like and share the live a little bit more. I would advise you to keep exploring this guy, Asanda. You do have your King of Wands. You did mention you have a lot of sexual energy with each other. So I would definitely keep in mind with that. Keep going with it. Keep exploring it. You also have the Ace of Cups. So there does seem to be something there. I would actually go a little bit deeper with this guy. I would actually try it. I would explore what he has to offer, what he wants, ask him what he wants, communicate with him, see what he's looking for in a partner, what a relationship looks like to you, that kind of a thing. So I would highly explore this. I would explore this guy. Red Pilled. Oh, Asanda, if you I hope you found that helpful. You said okay and a heart. I hope that you found that helpful. Please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in another month to see how the energies have shifted. We've got Red Pilled and then Angie. Red Pilled, what is your question for the tarot? User 663, welcome. I would like to know if the message I sent to Twin Flame will bring about positive things. Let's do this. Let's see what the energies are around the message that you sent to your twin flame. Let's do that. Let's see, what are the energies around the message that you sent to your twin flame? What are the energies around the message that you sent to your twin flame? And then we've got Angie. Angie, you're still here, correct? What are the messages around? Awesome. You are next, Angie. You are next. What are the messages around the message Red Pill sent to their twin flame? Red Pilled, it seems a bit scary. Not scary in a bad way, but it kind of feels like you might be feeling alone for a little while. You do have the Five of Swords. There seems to be kind of an issue, a communication issue. There does seem to be a little bit of a it's going to hurt a little bit. There with Five of Swords, there's a little bit more winners and losers. So I'm not sure that it's going to work out totally in your favor. However, I will say that you did also get the Hermit, and the Hermit is also kind of being lonely. So either it's probably going to really help you get to know yourself better. Maybe your twin flame will actually. I don't think that your twin flame. I don't know that your twin flame is going to respond to it, but good or bad. It just kind of feels like you might be understanding a little bit more as to why you're not with your twin flame, is what it feels like. But that's kind of what I'm getting from it. You've got the Hermit is the most important one. It feels a little lonely. It just feels a little like you might need to like cool it with the twin flame. I remember you asking about this last week. I feel like you're putting a lot of effort into this, and it might be just an opportunity to take what you've learned from your twin flame and just kind of like go off into the world, kind of alone for a little bit, and just not be with your twin flame for a little bit. Red Pilled, I hope that was helpful to you. I'm not too confident with it, but I would like to know more about how this message works out for you. Please give me a follow if you haven't already, and let's see what your twin flame does. Let's see how your twin flame reacts to the message that you have sent. Angie, what is your question for the tarot? Angie, hi, Diesel. Angie from TikTok, what is your okay, so instead of will your husband and you reconcile, I'm going to say, Angie, how can Angie reconcile with her husband? What can Angie do to reconcile with her husband? What can Angie do to reconcile with her husband? What can Angie do to reconcile with her husband? Hi, Kayla. Or Kalia. Kalia? Is there an actionable step that you can take with your husband? A little bit more of a daring, something like fast-paced. You've got the King of Cups in reverse. And the King of Cups is supposed to be good with his emotions. It feels like you're keeping your emotions on the inside. I wonder if you should probably flip that over. You've tried. Are you blocked from him? you blocked from your husband? Okay. This is kind of the opposite of what we asked, but I feel like you might want to actually not reconcile with him. I think that it's time for you to start thinking about probably divorce. I don't know if it's separation that you're with. I don't know if you're in the middle of separation. Thank you, Sylvia. You've got the King of Cups in reverse, and the King of Cups is usually very emotional. He's willing to wear his heart on his sleeve. He's can compartmentalize his emotions. But with yours being reversed, it seems like you're being blocked every which way, especially if his friends won't let you see him. It just kind of feels like you've tried everything you can, you've expressed everything you can. The card that's telling me for you to probably think about actually just moving on from the relationship and somehow like making it official. You've got this 8 of Wands going on. This 8 of Wands is usually making a drastic decision, doing something really fast. Things are fast moving and you can't keep up. But I kind of think it's probably just telling you to go away. I don't think it's telling you that you need to try anymore. If you've tried for 8 months with no communication, his friends won't let you see him, he's blocked. I think it's just time to like move on. It's just time to end the relationship officially, legally. I know it sucks. I know it hurts, but I kind of think the tarot is just telling you not to go into it. I don't think the tarot is telling you to go into it. So I hope that was helpful to you, Angie. Please give me a follow if this was helpful, and we can pull some more cards in like another month and see how the energies have shifted, if things have changed. Yeah. All right, we've got 5 free spots left for tarot readings. 5 free spots left. Oh, cool! Thank you very much. I'll take that too. I'm on TikTok and on YouTube right now. We're still going. Nope. Are we paused? Nope, we're still going. Okay. Candy Red, hello. Let's do a share. Let's do a share spree. Let's do a share spree here. All the way over back here. Do a share spree. Get some more people in here, because when we get up to 1,000, or I'm sorry, when we get up to 5,000, I'll do a free tarot game giveaway. Let's go all the way back here, do it again. I'll just choose you guys. Okay. Shared there. Shared with some friends. Let's get some likes in here. Some likes in here. Hi, Wendy. Twisted Pisces Tarot, hello. Welcome in. How's your day going? How's your Thursday? Oh, this thing moved again. No, stop it. Okay. Is that going to work? No. Come on. There we go. What's going on, Twisted Pisces Tarot? How you doing? What's your day like? How's your Thursday? We're doing 5 more free readings before we go into paid ones. How's everyone doing? What's going on? Just hanging out, being cool. We can accept that one. Why? I don't know why TikTok did that, but we'll accept that one. Why not? What is your relationship with the tarot? Learning it. Okay. What do you want to do with it? Do you know what you want to do with it? Hi, whoever's on YouTube. Hello. Just wanted to say hi to you. What's going on? If you'd like a free tarot reading, we're doing I have 5 more free ones on the list. Okay. What got you interested in the tarot? What made you interested in joining our lovely community? Okay, cool. What are you doing now? Just in general, not like right now, but like other than spiritual stuff. What are you doing other than spiritual stuff? Hi, YouTube. We're doing 5 free tarot readings. I've got 5 spots left. So if you want a free tarot reading, you are more than welcome to get onto the list. Linda, I'm doing 5 free ones, but if you want to send me 3, I'm super cool with that. Send me some money. I'm super cool with that. So my Cash App is Chris. It's down in the description of the live. But if you want to, I can do a free one as well, just to be honest and open in front. But if you do want to send me money, or send me a donation, I will gladly accept it as well. What would you like to do? Waiting on Linda to let me know what she wants to do. We're doing 5 free readings. We have 5 more spots open. Seeing if Linda wants to have a free one. All right, let's do a reading for Purple Heart. Purple Heart, you are on here. And hello, Midlight Purple. What's going on? All right, so Purple Heart, you said you're going through a rough time after being cheated on. Just can't take the pain. All right, let's see what's an actionable step. Sure, Midlight Purple, I'll put you on one as well. Yeah. Let's see, hold on, I'm gonna accept that because I don't know why TikTok does that. Midlight Purple. All right, so now we've got 3 spots left for the free ones. So let's do for Purple Heart. I'm so sorry. First of all, let's acknowledge Purple Heart that I feel so sorry for you for being cheated on. I'm a Leo. The guy I like is a Leo. It's a complicated situation. I believe he got a reading on me. Was it positive or negative? Also, we'll send you a donation. So, okay, Linda, I'm actually not going to be able to get into his energy or whatever the reading was for him. For me, my reading's more focused on you as a person, you and what you can do, an actionable step that you can do within the situation. So is there an actionable step that you would like to do? Maybe you can ask him what your reading was like. Maybe you want to find out a little bit more about what you should do when being with him. What should your next steps be? Since you said you're both Leos, you both seem to be wanting both of your attention. You both seem to be outgoing. Maybe you want to find a way how to balance the relationship. What would you want to do with that? Let's see. Crying at work, and right now it just hurts so bad my heart cannot take it. Okay, cool. What should I do on my part? Okay, cool. I'll put Linda on here. You are on the list. All right. So, Purple Heart. It's Purple Heart, Midnight Purple, and Linda. Unless someone decides to give me a donation, I can move you up to the front. Let's see. Okay. So, Purple Heart. How can Purple Heart heal from this relationship breakup? What should Purple Heart consider when healing from this relationship breakup? How can Purple Heart take back her power from this relationship breakup? What can Purple Heart do to feel more empowered in her life after this breakup? Let's do that. What can Purple Heart do to feel more empowered? Oh! Okay, I had a whole bunch of cards fall out, which is going to be interesting. I've never had this many cards fall out, and I'm just going to do it. We'll see how this goes, because I've never done actually this kind of thing before. But, okay, so you've got... Wow, 5 cards fell out for you. I'm not really usually this many jumpers, but they all jumped out, and they all just have something to say to you. So calm your mind right now, Purple Heart. You just really try to find some mental rest. I know that you're kind of going through a lot right now, but if there's a way how you can do some breathing exercises to calm your mind, calm your space, I would highly recommend doing that. This is you being hurt. I want you to know that you have been through hell and back. This is the 9 of Wands. The next is the 10 of Wands, and then the Ace. So you're really close to the end of this. I know that you probably feel like it just started, but once you kind of work through some of these feelings, you'll be able to start anew and start afresh. But I think that your feelings you're not necessarily reaching the end of it's the end of the cycle, but you have a lesson that you're just about to learn, kind of a thing. You are going to want to stay in your feelings right now. I know they hurt. I know you're crying at work right now. You're really going to want to just stay in your feelings, to allow your feelings to give them their space, that what they want to say to you. You don't ignore your feelings. Your feelings are trying to give you a message, and you're going to want to sit with them. What I would do is take a journal or take a piece of paper and start journaling with them and ask them, how are you feeling? How can we work together to feel better? What messages do you have for me? And just talk to that emotion and allow yourself to cry during that experience. You do have the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse is usually it's a very happy card, very much clarity. I think that after all of this heartbreak that you're going through, you will get some inner clarity on what to look for next in the next person that you're going to be with, or even just clarity about yourself. Why it got to where it did, how you let it get that far, how he let it get that far. You'll just be able to understand that a little bit more, and then go into your next relationship, into your next single life, into your next whatever you decide to do after this. You'll be a little bit more clear on what to pay and what messages to pay attention to, so that you don't get into this situation again. You do have the King of Cups. This King of Cups, you're going to need to start trying to learn to compartmentalizing your feelings. The King of Cups has feelings towards his family, has feelings towards his kingdom, has feelings toward himself, but he is able to sit on his throne amongst all of these emotions and feel and be in control of them. So I know that you're crying at work. I fully accept that. I fully agree with that. Let the feelings go. Once you get to a point to where you're not crying, I'm going to advise you to do this mental rest. I'm going to advise you to really just take a second, just to sit and just let yourself feel the feelings. Take the mental clarity, take the clarity that you have, whatever messages this is trying to tell you. The last thing, I saved the best card for last. You are the magician. This magician is the person that makes shit happen. This magician has all the resources that he has to make something happen. So you are the magician, and you need to remember that. Whether or not this guy did whatever this guy did to you, whoever this guy did it with you, yes, it sucks. It's not fun. That's what this Nine of Wands is. That's what this Hanged Man is telling you. It all just sucks. All of it, all around. But you are the magician. So I want you to pick yourself up, and if you need to, maybe don't do it yet. That might be a little bit too soon for you to do since you're crying at work. What I would do is go home and just let yourself cry, release your emotions. Another thing that I would do also is write in a journal entry or a notebook and write down everything you want to say to this guy. Write down everything that you want to say. Hate, I love you, I hate you. This is what sucked. This was great about our relationship. All of this stuff, and then I want you to burn it. The act of actually burning it and seeing it go, like it, you can actually see the relationship going away. It will give you a little bit more release of whatever's no longer serving you. Um, and Also, if you can't burn it, I would tear it up and throw it down the toilet. Although, if you don't clog your toilet, so if that's a problem, tear it up and put it in different trash cans, just so that you can visually see, do a visual activity to know that this is, he cannot take, and he's not going to take any more control away from you anymore. So really use your resources that you have. Crying, talk to a therapist. Maybe you need to add a therapist into this. So don't do this on your own. Talk to your friends. You have all the resources that you have in order to get through this. This guy's a stupid head. So I would, again, allow your body to tell it what your emotions and your body to tell you what it wants to tell you, and so that you can recognize what to pay attention to next in your next cycle. I do hope that was helpful for you, Purple Heart. I know that it's kind of hard to hear and it's a lot easier said than done, but there's some actionable steps in there. Agreed. Any man that, yeah, yeah. So if I hope that this was helpful to you, Purple Heart. I know it's a lot easier said than done, but there are some actionable steps in there. If you do want to revisit this in another month to see how you're feeling, I would like to know how you're feeling. Please give me a follow and reach back out to me, and we can pull some new cards and see what the energies are around this. But don't let this guy take any more power away from you that he already has. We've got Midlight Purple and then Linda. Linda might have left. Is Linda still here on YouTube? Is Linda still here? I don't know if Linda's still here. Linda might have left. Midlight Purple, what is your question for the tarot? I think Linda might have left. Angel, how can I attract the best, most ideal lifelong partner? Okay, let's see. I hope that was helpful, Purple Heart. I hope that was helpful. Allow yourself to cry. It's not, don't be ashamed. Allow yourself to cry. Let the feelings pass through you so you don't compartmentalize them and hold on to them into your next relationship. You want to release them. Release what no longer serves you. And this guy seems to be a good person to release. Linda is still here. Cool. You are next, Linda. We're doing Midlight Purple at the moment. She wants to, Angel wants to attract the most ideal lifelong partner. I'm going to advise you to take it slow. You are really going to want to pay attention to your emotions every time you meet somebody new. You have the King of Pentacles here. He is a very safe king. He knows where his money's going. He's very comfortable in his surroundings. I want you to be comfortable with who you are as a person before you get into a relationship. very slow moving, very safe, doesn't take very many risks. So yeah, that just keep yourself safe with it whenever somebody else comes, but also again, know who you are and allow your own light to shine, so that when you do shine your own light, the person who is a firefly will be attracted to you. The reason why I said you want to be a little bit more in tune with your own emotions is because we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, but you got the Ace of Cups in reverse, and usually an Ace of Cups in reverse usually means a no, but in this case, I'm going to say it's internal energy. Really feel your emotions as you're going through this with a new person. I want you to really pay attention to what your emotions are trying to tell you as you meet new people. Yeah, correct. Allow your own light to shine, and the right person will be drawn to that. But again, when that right person comes, you need to still really make sure that your emotions keep in tune with your own emotions, so that you know if you feel like it's even a right person to keep talking to. It's those new emotions that you get. It's try to keep them a little bit under wraps. Dream a little bit, of course. Do the what everyone does, but make sure that you keep your emotions under control. Feel what you feel. Like when the person shows up, and you've started to talk to a person for a number of weeks, have a little sit down with your emotions. How am I feeling toward this person? Do I like this person, or am I just want spicy time with this person? Is this person emotionally available to me? Is this person emotionally available for me to talk to? Is this person emotionally available? Is this person emotionally, there's a word I'm looking for and I've lost it. Is this person emotionally mature? Can we have emotionally mature conversations? So as you're meeting new people, really take it slow, like I've mentioned, but you really want to make sure that your emotions are taken care of, and make sure that you are very much so in tune with your emotions as you're meeting new people and as you see the relationships turn up. Yeah, listen to your emotions, write it down, journal. I would really just take your time. I wouldn't rush into a relationship like 2 weeks after meeting somebody. I would give it, a month or two before, like, still allow dating time. If you really feel like if you feel your emotions really telling you to just jump for it, then take a leap, go for it. But you really do also want to make sure that you're serving your higher self and keeping yourself safe. Midlight, I do hope that was helpful for you. Please give me a follow. I think you've given me a follow. Let's revisit this in another month and see how you're feeling and how with who you are and discovering who you are and how this is going. Linda, it's okay. I got you. All right, Linda, you want to see what you should do with your Leo. What should you do with your Leo? We've got 2 more free spots left. 2 more free spots left. What should Linda do with her Leo? What's Linda's next action with her own Leo? Linda and her other Leo are both Leos. Linda is a Leo and she's dating a Leo. She wants to know it's a little complicated, and she wants to know what to do next. What's her next step with this person? What's Linda's next step with her Leo? What should she do in regards to her Leo? Oh, we almost had a jumper. But it was not quite. Flipped back over, went back into the deck. It was not a happy card too. You're going to have a decision to make coming up here pretty fast. You did say that it was kind of complicated, Linda. I have a feeling you're going to want to pay attention to if you can handle that complication. You're going to really need to pay attention to your intuition to discover if you can really handle this complication that you mentioned in your original question. you've got the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is making a decision, being caught in a decision. And I really want you to pay attention to this moon here. I really want you to pay attention to this moon. Whenever you're caught in a decision between a rock and a hard place, really pay attention to the moon, and that's your intuition, and that will tell you what you truly want to do in the situation. So what I would do is whatever comes up, flip a coin, give a coin heads or tails. Heads, yes, tails, no, however you want to do it, whatever the question is. Flip the coin, and whatever comes up, shows up on that coin, that half a second before your emotions start taking control, what's that gut feeling that you get? And that's what I'm going to ask you. I just got chills down my right side, like it's going all down. Oof, got it. So I'm going to really ask you to really, when you're making this decision regarding this complicated relationship, really pay attention to your intuition regarding it. You do have the Emperor in reverse. So with the Emperor in reverse, this could be a few different things. The Emperor is like the father of the tarot, and fathers of the tarot, or not of the tarot, but fathers in general are the protectors, they are the rule makers, and they are the boundary keepers. With it being reversed, we've got blocked, delayed, healing, or internal energy. So I have a feeling that what's happening here is there's a possibility, I'm getting a sense of like loosening up your boundaries, or also keeping your boundaries up close and tight to you, because you don't want to, if you're both Leos and you're both kind of grabbing for attention, you're both kind of wanting stuff. I'm hesitant to tell you to quiet your own Leo, because I don't want you to go down a path to where he takes more control than you. I do want you to recognize your own boundaries, though. I think that's probably what's happening here. I want you to recognize your own boundaries with this guy, with your Leo, and express your boundaries to your Leo, so that he knows what your boundaries are. But really stay true to that. And he probably might want to loosen up his boundaries as well, so that there's a balance of boundaries being met. Maybe there's a compromise that needs to be said. Maybe that's a compromise on your part, because if this is reversed, it does kind of feel like, here, I'll give you the card again. It does just kind of feel like something needs to be released, something needs to be loosened up. I'm not entirely, but that's going to depend on what you think is happening within your relationship in general. I do kind of feel, I'm also looking at this bridge. Like if you look at this bridge here, I'm looking at this bridge, so like standing on a bridge, is there a compromise that can be made? Probably with, you said it's complicated, that kind of a thing. So I'm wondering if there's a bridge that can be formed between you and your Leo to make the bridge a little bit more safer for you both. And that's something you're going to probably want to approach that with him in order to see if the relationship is going to work and continue to be fruitful for both of you. Linda, I hope that was helpful to you. Please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in another month and see how the energies have shifted once you've discovered more of what this Emperor is trying to tell you, and also what decision you've made regarding the relationship. That would be, I would actually like to know how that's going, because it just feels like if the complicatedness of the relationship is something you're probably going to need to discover on your own, what you want to do with it. All right, so we are at 2 more free readings, and then we're on to paid ones. Other than that, how's everyone doing? Hi, No GT. What's going on? No GT. I'm guessing Linda's the one who's still on YouTube for the moment. We have 1.4 likes. When we get up to 5K likes, I'll do a free giveaway. Hi, Leah. All right, Twisted Pisces Tarot. So Twisted Pisces Tarot, my readings don't actually get into third-party energies. So let's rephrase this for an actionable step that you can prepare yourself with all this stuff. first of all, I do want to say that I'm sorry that your father is doing this to you. It's very wrong. It's not great. It's not fatherly like. So let's just put that out on the table there. So I want to either ask you which question would be better for you? How can I prepare in case my dad does kick me out? Or maybe that's just it, like, how do I feel? What should I do? What could I do? What should I consider if he does kick me out? How can I prepare for him kicking me out? Should that kind of a thing? Do you want to do prepare, or what should I consider when he does? Why? Like, do you know? Did he give you a time limit? What's going on with this? Did he give you a time limit? Why is he kicking you out? Let's kind of discuss. Let's divulge that a little bit. Hi, Chris. We've got one more free tarot reading spot. If you want it, it's yours. You're waiting for golfing, and he's sick of waiting. What does that mean? What is golfing? Like going golfing? Housing. Oh, you're waiting for housing, and he's sick of waiting. Like, are you going to college, or he just doesn't want to have you in the house anymore? This just seems like he's not happy at all. Like, does he just want you? Disability. He doesn't want me in the house anymore. Okay. Well, let's do this. What should Twisted Pisces Tarot do in regards to their shelter? Let's just, how can Twisted Pisces Tarot find a safer space to live? Where? No, not where, because that's too broad. I'm not good with geography. Hi, we're doing good. We got one more free spot left, and then we're on to free tarot readings. Or I'm sorry, on to paid ones. They're $3. But we're got one more after this one. Doing good. Nothing. Been online for about an hour. Just kind of hanging out. Right now, we're gonna see what Twisted Pisces Tarot can do. Where, like, us to. Let's do. Do you want to leave the house, Twisted Pisces? Do you want? I'm guessing you want to leave the house, right? You want to get out of this house? And then I also want to ask, do you have the disability, or does your dad have the disability? Can't wait to. Okay. Then do you have the disability, or does your dad have the disability? Hi, Granny. You do. Do you mind if I ask you what your disability is? Because we need to figure out, we need to use that as we need to let the tarot know what your disability is to help that, I think. Hi, Intuitive Queen. Burry Girl, hello. What is osteo and hold up, osteo? Let me look some of this up because I'm not sure what this is. Go here. I want to do this. Osteo. Austin. EC. Here we go, this one. Oh, bone death. Interesting. Your dad is just rude. Your dad is just not fun right now. How can Twisted Pisces find a safer space to live? Let's do that. Not at all. He just seems very unhappy. So sad that he won't even help you with your disability. That's just really depressing. Let's get you out of this place. What can Jody? I'll put you on the list, and you are our last free one. What can Twisted Pisces do to get out of their current living situation as soon as possible? What can Twisted Pisces do to get out of their current living situation, as soon as possible? This just seems... What should Twisted Pisces Tarot be paying attention to when leaving their current living situation? What can Twisted Pisces do to ensure they leave their current living situation? So they need to get to a safer space. Twisted Pisces Tarot needs to get to a safer space. So what should they consider when leaving this current space? All right. So I do see that you are nearing the end. When you're looking for a place to live, do you work at all, Twisted Pisces Tarot? Do you work? Oh. Do you know if there's something that you can... I think that the money seems to be the problem here. You do have the world. The world is it seems like something's coming to a close fairly soon. It does seem like you've also accepted, you've learned that this is not a good space for you to be in. This is not a healthy situation, and you need to get out. The card on the other side, though, you've got is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So it seems like there's not an exchange of energy happening very well, or you probably need to give yourself a little bit more, like this person is a rich person and they're giving money to the poor, knowing very well that they can and they have the resources to give up, and they will not be paid back. So with it being reversed, I want you to kind of feel like maybe instead of waiting for this housing, like what you were talking about, I wonder if there's another way that you can go about doing this. Maybe is there another company you can do? Be a little bit more active in giving yourself the freedom to leave instead of just waiting around. Like what I would do is just be a little bit... I don't know how disability works. I don't know how different companies work. I don't know if you can you survive off of not using a different company for housing? Can you just find your own apartment? With that, like, I know say you're not working, but I'm wondering if there's if you can start doing things online, like I don't know, like I'm doing tarot readings online. So I'm wondering if there's a skill that you have that you can use as a service to get more clients, to get more people involved into what's going on in your world. It just feels like there needs to be keeping your resources also probably a little bit closer to you at the moment, so that when you can save up, if you can. Hello, how are you doing? So that you can save up to get out of this space, because obviously your dad's not going to help you. Your he's impatient. He seems like he's not willing to help you at all in this situation. And it seems like if this was not reversed, this would probably be your dad, because this is your dad that is probably giving you help, kind of a thing. But because it's reversed, he's not helping you. So this is probably going to turn out all on you. And whether or not it's going to be a company or finding an apartment all on your own, maybe finding roommates. There's also ways that I know a lot of people get into houses where you can have 4 or 5 roommates, and the rent would probably be cheaper. But that's probably your next step. It's probably if you're sick and tired of waiting, if you're even sick and tired of waiting for housing, I think it's time for you just to take a little bit more action and a little bit more steps into what you want to do, especially with this world. This world means that you're done. The space that you're in right now, you've outgrown. You've learned what you needed to learn from this space. It seems like it's time for you to go and start the Fool. So know that you have reached the end. You've gotten everything you can out of your dad. That's where you're at. But really go on to the Fool, and you're probably going to need to take a risk on yourself. The Fool is a starting of a new journey, and the starting of a new journey is this person is very naive, not sure what the world is going to be like, and very willing to attack or to experience the hardships along with the good ships. So, or the easy ships, I guess. So I would embrace that Fool so that you can actually start going and finding a new space to live. And just know that this is going to land on you. It's not going to land on him. It's probably not going to land on the company that you're waiting for housing for. This is all going to land on you. And no, it sucks. You're not getting the help that you need, but you might need to look for the help that you need somewhere else. And that's probably that's what I think the tarot is trying to tell you. I hope that was helpful, Twisted Pisces Tarot. Please give me a follow if you want, and we can revisit this in another month to see if the housing went through, to see if you found another space, to see if you found another company, another friend, that kind of a thing. You're welcome. I hope that was helpful. Jody, what is your question for the tarot? Going back to YouTube because I that out. Yep. Okay, cool. Jody, what is your question for the tarot? Is Jody still here even? Oh, here we go. Should I give up on being with Jeff? What would happen if Jody gave up on Jeff? Let's ask that one. Let's leave it a little bit more open. What would happen if Jody gave up on Jeff? Well, actually, let's reverse this. Let's actually get a little bit deeper into what you're going after. Why do you feel like you might want to give up on Jeff? Let's go a little bit deeper. What's the note behind the note? Hi, Leanne. Why do you feel like you should possibly give up on Jeff? You don't want it. Seems like he does. So he wants to give up on the relationship and you don't. Why does he want to give up on the relationship? Do you know why he feels like he might want to give up on the relationship? Interesting. Can't handle confrontation. Huh. This is interesting. Part of me wants to say just give up on him, but let's see. I don't do yes and no questions very often. Should I give up on Jeff? He doesn't like confrontation. Maybe the question, if you don't want to give up on him, maybe the question should be more of how can I lessen confrontation with Jeff? How can I ease the confrontation with Jeff between us? How can I ease the conversations between us, between me and Jeff? How can Jody ease the confrontation, the tough conversations that she and Jeff have? That might be better. How can Jody lessen the impact of the conversations she and Jeff have? Let's do that. What should Jody consider with lessening the conversations that she and Jeff have? Well, I'm not going to be able to get into his energy. I'm going to be able to get into yours. And if you feel like he doesn't like confrontation, and that's probably the reason why he's holding out on you, let's see if we can get him to open up a little bit, and see if we can get him to feel more comfortable talking to you. So maybe that's the question instead. What can Jody do to make Jeff open up a little bit? What can Jody do to help Jeff open up a little bit? to her? What can Jody do to help Jeff open up to her a little bit? Let's do that to see what's going on. What can Jody do to help Jeff open up to her to know what's going on? It's going to be a rough decision, or I'm sorry, a rough conversation. I think what you're going to want to do is probably approach this from a what do you want to do with your life kind of a situation. And also let him know that whatever he wants to do with his life, you are willing to help him out, either monetarily, physically, or health-wise. It seems like you've got the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is pages are the production assistants of the tarot. And this particular page is learning how to pay more attention to their passions and their creative energy. They're also paying attention to messages with their passions and their creative energy, what they should do, what they shouldn't do, what works for them and what doesn't. What I'm getting over here is that you've got the Five of Pentacles. I'm wondering if the reason probably why Jeff is closing up to you is because there's probably some kind of a monetary thing that he might be scared of. And it's going to be rough. There was you're going to need to work together as a team in order to do this. It's probably going to be rough. You're probably going to have to, instead of going out to eat a lot, you're probably going to need to stay home and eat sandwiches or something kind of a thing, not spend so much money. But whatever he seems to want to do, it seems like there's a creative thing that you can probably bring up to him and say, let's do this. But there probably is going to make money a little tight, but it will hopefully help make you two get closer together. But I would also, when you're having this conversation about this tough money, tough situation here, let him know that you are there for him. There's also what's interesting here is that there's two people here. They're both experiencing the same thing. So just be supportive of him. And also these pentacles don't have to be just money. It could be your health, your body, or your money. So with this creativity, maybe there is like a new dance class that you both want to take, and it's going to be dance classes can be expensive. So maybe it's going to cause a little bit of some money problems. But just maybe there's some art classes you want to take together, maybe pottery, something like that, and just make it kind of an actual running thing so that you can spend more time with each other. And then you'll find out a little bit more about each other and see if you guys can even survive a rough patch or a not as social of a life kind of a thing. But that's kind of what I think the tarot is telling you, is that in order to get him to open up, talk to him about some passions that you might have, what you probably see the visions for, what you want to creatively do with him. Let him know that there are things that are probably going to be expensive that you would like to do with him, but you're willing to work through it with him. And that it's only the fives again are the middle. So you can come out of the five. The five is just the middle. It's the conflict part, but it's the middle of a cycle. So I would just continue going. That's how I would approach it with him. Just let him know that you're still here. You're still wanting to chat. You're still wanting to try, and maybe just approaching it from a different creative angle. Use some creative energy, passion. Could be even just to go a little bit spicy, because wands are tendency to be spicy. Spicy time. Maybe there's like some positions he wants to try, or maybe there's some new toys he wants to try, or some experiences that he wants to explore with, and maybe let him know that you're willing to explore that. Because also, again, like we talked about, pentacles can also be your money or be your body. So that might be something that you might want to explore with him as well. It's just letting him know that maybe there's some kinks that you are willing to try with him, and that let him know that you are supportive of that kind of a thing. Jody, I hope that was helpful to you. Please give me a follow, and we can revisit this in like another month and see how this has progressed, to see what's happening between you two. You're welcome, Jody. And that is it for the free ones. We are on to the paid ones now. We've done 10. We are on to paid ones. That gives me an hour and 15 minutes. We did that. Let's do these ones now. Sharing the live a little bit, getting some people in here. Trying to share some more. Get some more shares. Let's do this one. This one. There. Cool. Sharing that. How have you been, Kenesha? What's going on with you? How's your day going? Oh my gosh, come on. Stop it. Stop it. I hate this thing sometimes. There we go. Hi, Nicole, you're back. Paul, hello, Paul. Cool. I'm on YouTube right now. Are you watching me on YouTube and on TikTok? That would be funny. How's your day going, Nicole? Ready to hear what the universe has for you. So we are on to paid readings. If you want to do a general one again, we can do a general one again. It would be, I know that there's a delay with YouTube, so I know that it would be very strange. Yeah, Nicole, you've got some stuff going on. I would probably at this moment, even though like I can pull some cards for you if you want, but I would just try to be more present with everything that's happening, with your world, between you and your husband, and wanting to know how you're doing. Like, I would just be a little bit more present and go day by day, and don't have any expectations for different things, or expectations of results, because you never know. Some results might be good, some results might be bad, but you want to not don't expect results, so that you can, because if the results are different, you're going to be disappointed. So just live in the day, live in the current day, slow down, and that would be my number one thing with everything that's going on in your life right now. But again, I am willing to pull cards if you want me to, but I want you have a lot going on, and you have a lot of things up in your mind, but I want you to be a little bit more responsible about just being present with your day, journaling every day, creating a new like routine for yourself, just to know what you need to do to get through your day, to protect your own energy, and to know what to manifest what you want to manifest. Also, you said thank you. You said love your readings. Thank you very much. I also want to just acknowledge that. I try to help. What are you doing today, Nicole? Other than hanging out on TikTok, what are you doing today? Kenesha and I are just here chilling out, hanging out, being cool, seeing if we can get some more people in here. Oh, that's right. You had that hysterectomy. Yeah, that's right. That was a very invasive surgery. Um, I was about to try to give you advice, but I don't know what to give you advice on. So I'm just gonna not try to give you advice. That's probably more of a mansplaining situation. But I just wanted to, you know, heal. Take some time to heal. It's very much so. Take some time to rest. Rest your body, because that was a very invasive surgery. Have you tried, so with meditation, it's not necessarily about quieting your mind. Hi, Tris. It's more about letting the thought be there, acknowledging that the thought is there. Hello, Miss Swan. We are doing $3 tarot readings. If you would like a reading, it's $3. There's a link in the description box below, and I can do Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that kind of stuff. But that's how you would get a reading at the moment. So I was going to say something about meditation, but my thought is going somewhere a different direction for you, Nicole. I actually want you to write your thoughts out. Get those thoughts out of your mind. You're just sitting there your bed. Grab a piece of paper, grab a pen, and I want you just to write out everything. And even if you need to do it on your phone, just find the Notes app and just write down everything that's on your mind and just get it out of your head. Just write it out. Let the thoughts flow, get them out. Just talk to yourself. Write the thoughts out so that you can get some fresh thoughts in there, kind of a thing. You're welcome, Miss Swan. But that's what I would do with your mind right now, especially since you have a lot of time in order to do it right now. I would very much so take a look at really doing that, just like sitting and writing out your thoughts, and just because maybe what you're probably going to find is there's going to be probably a connection to all your thoughts. Maybe you're going to be able to figure out what your thoughts are actually trying to tell you, and even getting to know yourself more. But I would actually, that's how I would start work. That's what I would do with your current time that you have while you're healing. You're welcome, Nicole. I'm glad that I could be of service to you. I'm glad I could help you. Trying so hard not to go and get my Reese's candies that were in the fridge. I'm trying to still. I've got a little bit. It's not a bad pudge. I know it's not, but I'm really still trying to lose a little bit of weight, body dysmorphia stuff. But I'm trying to not go and just jump into candy. All right, so we've got nobody on YouTube and nobody on TikTok. We're almost close to 5, so let's do more sharings. Let's get some more sharings in here. Flipping over, and we'll go over here. Blaze, we'll get some more people this way. See if we can get some people in here. I try. Hello, everyone. Just doing some readings here. It's now $3. Doing some $3 readings. If anybody would like one. Oh, I don't want to send it to myself. Rational Quest. Hello. No, stop it. I hate how that grabs this. No. There we go. Got it. Michael, hello. Yep. Fighting the candy urge is really hard. And I did finally get rid of all the pasta that was in my fridge, so I can get rid of all those carbs. So now today lunch is going to be probably either some chicken breasts or chicken tenders kind of a thing with rice and vegetables, or salmon, rice, and vegetables, because we're going to be very healthy right now. Now that we've gotten rid of the pasta, we're going to really focus on eating a little bit more cleanly. I still have 4.6. I have 4.6. Hello, cool mom. And we may have made it to 5, but we have nobody here. Pasta and bread, yes, I love them both, but I'm trying to calm down. Hi, cool mom. What's going on? We got Jenny. Hello, Jenny. What's going on with you? Daisy, cool mom. So not that you guys can hear it right now because of my fan and my air conditioning, but I'm actually listening to Disney songs in the background. Jimmy, hello. Working and watching lives. What are you working on, cool mom? Are you working from home? What do you do for work? I'm doing $3 lives or $3. Let's see, social worker. Work remotely. Okay, that's cool. That's the beauty of actually working from home too, is you can actually do a bunch of personal stuff as well. Um, Zavalva, Zavala. Yep, it's not the original Disney songs. It looks like they're re-recordings, but either way, it's just Disney songs. Something different than just the healing music that I usually play for myself. Wanted to change it up a little bit today. I also wonder if that's actually a good spot for me to, like, a good mental note for myself, because lately, for the past 2 months, I've been playing a lot of healing frequencies whenever I do readings. Yeah, okay, that's fair. I can see that it gets super busy. I've been playing a lot of healing frequencies, and the fact that I've actually turned on different music today might mean that I might have healed something. That's kind of nice. That might be a good way to look at that. Jacqueline. What's going on? Evelyn, hello. What's everyone doing today on this Thursday? Does anyone have any weekend plans? Hello, YouTube. Who's watching me on YouTube? Feel free to comment and say hi. I'm doing $3 tarot readings, but we're also just chatting. You feel free to chat. We've got no one's signed up yet, so if you want to just chat, we're more than welcome to. I'm more than happy to just chat and just see what you're. If you have any questions for me, if you have a tarot practice yourself, is anybody a writer here? I do a lot of tarot readings to help writers get out of writer's block. That's more of what I've actually created my practice around, but I can do personal readings as well. I am currently writing. I just, as of last night, it's official, finished a short story that I'm planning on releasing. I'm still looking for. I need to talk to my friend about doing a cover for it. It's called Duncan, a Gay Teenage Witch. So once I get that cover done and an ISBN, I will be able to release that. And then that's one more thing that people can see what I do what I'm working on. And then I've got Duncan number 2, Duncan, a Gay Teenage Witch. The second story is almost done. And then also I've got another story called Witch Games that I'm almost done with. So there's a lot of stuff going on over in my world, along with tarot. Hi, Michelle. You're welcome. Tides, the sun, the sky. Yeah, they're youth books. Duncan is a 13-year-old boy. He is a witch, but he doesn't know how to use his active powers. So my idea with this is that it's Sabrina the Teenage Witch from the 90s, but it's flipped. So they live in the mortal dimension, but he's actually going to go to school, to a magic school in the netherworld. But it's not, I'm trying to stay as far away from Harry Potter as possible because there's problems there and I'm not a fan of Harry Potter anyway. But my idea is that he's going to school with a bunch of magical creatures. So it's sort of like Sabrina the Teenage Witch meets Monster High. So you've got Frankensteins, you've got ghosts, you've got goblins, you've got werewolves, you've got vampires, all that kind of stuff, other witches. And then he's going to school to learn how to use his magic, kind of a thing. And that's the magic school that he's going to. But he lives in the mortal dimension because his parents are, their jobs with the Witches Council is to keep tabs on how much magic the mortals know about and what they have access to. I think so. I think that's the plan for now. Amazon is probably my first thing that I'm going to go for. Not entirely sure. There's some stories I want to tell later that I think Amazon might ban me for, but I'm trying to still just kind of give it some realism. But I do plan on doing Amazon, and I will have links, and I will put them in my both profile and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is the plan. Michelle's back. Do you like being a social worker, Cool Mom? Okay, so now I have 5K likes. Since Cool Mom is here, should we just give Cool Mom the tarot reading? Does Cool Mom want a tarot reading? It's also true. I can see how it can be intense as well, yeah. Since we have Kenesha and we have Cool Mom. You think you should? All right, so Cool Mom, let's give you a tarot reading because we got 5K likes and you're the only one here. So what would be your question for the tarot? Okay, cool. All right. So you're uppity up. You're way up there. Yeah, Cool Mom, it looks like you're the only one here, so we can give you the reading. Hi, Laura. Should I let get of my current situationship? Let go. Should Cool Mom let go of her current relationship? Why? Okay, let's I want to go back one step further on this as to why do you think you should let your current relationship go? Hi, Mel. I want to take one more step back to figure out why you feel like you want let's see. Well, Laura, we're doing $3 tarot readings. So if you would like a reading, it's $3. There is we've pinned a comment up here with my link in bio, my Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. And that's, or I can also do these gifts here. They would have to equal up to 300 coins. So that's how we are doing tarot readings currently right now. He's super guarded and puts up barriers. So do you want to let go of your current relationship? Cool Mom, do you want to let go of your current relationship? Hello, Ms. West. Oh, interesting. Well, again, do you want to let go of him? Do you want to move on to a new space? Or are you truly not sure? Is that truly why you're asking the tarot? Like, I'm not sure. Got it. Okay. So the question I kind of think we should probably ask is, how can let's see, you said he's super guarded, puts up his barriers. You are also seem to be super guarded and put up your barriers. I wonder if there is a way, like, what can Cool Mom do to bridge the gap between her, the barriers between her and her relationship? Does that make sense? Her partner. What should Cool Mom consider doing to bridge the gap between her boundaries? Okay, yeah, let's see. Help them compromise. What can Cool Mom do to help compromise the boundaries she and her partner are having right now? What can Cool Mom do to help her partner compromise about each of their boundaries together? What's something that Cool Mom should consider when bridging the gap between her boundaries and his boundaries? Her boundaries and his boundaries. What can Cool Mom consider when bridging the gap between her boundaries and her partner's boundaries? Is there a compromise that can be made between Cool Mom's boundaries and her partner's boundaries? Let's see what that does. I wonder if that'll work. This is going to be really kind of interesting. The first thought that came into my mind was breakup sex. I don't know why. Just the first thought that just came into this was that. But so you've got the 9 of Swords. So it does seem to be there is a couple of things going on between you two. What you probably want to do right now is you want to each talk out. You said you both have been hurt in the past. My suggestion right now is that's probably what's keeping you both up at night. What I would like you two guys to do is have a little sit down about what's hurt you in the past. And I also want you to remember to invite each other to not take it out on each other. I mean, I don't show him buy him a small gift, cook him his favorite meal, buy him a toy that he's been wanting, take him on a vacation, don't even take him out on a date and pay for stuff. Now, the next card is going to be interesting for you as well. Is you've got the Devil, and the Devil is going to be the Devil is sometimes spicy time. So maybe there's some things that you guys can do that are not that are spicy and not can be hidden, things that you guys don't want other people to know, kind of secrets, guilty pleasures, that kind of a thing. He wants you to call more. Does he know what you do for a job? Like, if it gets busy, you said that you're a social worker and things get busy. Like, sometimes he's going to need to be the one to reach out to you instead of you reaching out to him. There seems to just be a compromise that needs to be happening. More of a compromise and a little bit more of an understanding about where each of you are, because this is your 9 of Swords. With the 9 of Swords, it just feels like you both have these anxieties and you're both kind of taking it out on each other, and you're both not talking about it. So whatever anxieties you have, you are bringing to the table. You are bringing past responsibility, past hurt onto this relationship. He is also doing the same thing. It seems like he's also bringing past hurts into this relationship. Have a sit down I think you guys need to have a sit down to say, you know what, this is why I've been acting this way. This is what happened in my past. So I would like to, let's try healing. I'm trying not to take it out on you. Like, be honest with each other. Because honestly, if you don't do this right now, you're probably it's going to go two different ways. You've got the 10 of Swords is next. The 10 of Swords is done. It's over. Either you're going to be breaking up with him. It probably won't be pretty. It probably will be more hurtful than what you're feeling now. Or if you do have this chat and you are able to find a compromise, like what we asked the tarot, how can you find a compromise with your partner between your guys' hurts? Probably you will get to the 10 of Swords, but it will be the closing of a chapter within your relationship so that you can both start fresh with the Ace of Swords. But it's going to go one of those two ways. Either talk about it and express each other what each other's past hurts were so that you don't bring it to the table into this relationship, because you are one person, your partner is another person. That is two people in a relationship, but there's a third person in the relationship, and that's the relationship. So there's already three things that are growing with you. So the next thing that you want to pay attention to is if you are bringing past, so this is your stuff. If you are bringing past stuff into this relationship and he is bringing past stuff into this relationship, that's going to give you, that's 5 people in one relationship. That's 5 hurts. That's 5 people communicating. It's a lot of people, a lot of opinions, a lot of hurt going on. So you need to get rid of these other hurts and talk to each other so that you're not bringing it to the table and affecting each other's energy. That's what needs to happen. Again, that's just going to need to be a little bit more practice. He's going to need to be like, we all get scared. This is what I've learned recently. If you are uncomfortable, you are growing. If you are uncomfortable, you are growing. If you are too comfortable, you are not growing. So the fact that he says he's scared and he pushes away, he might need to get used to digging more into that fear and feeling more uncomfortable, allowing himself to feel what he wants to feel. But that's something you're going to need to keep bringing up with him and let him know that I'm here for you. I care for you. Let's go on a date. Let's do some spicy stuff. Let's do some stuff that people won't like and that we can just do on our own. What are some kinks that we have? That kind of stuff. But it just seems like you guys need to get rid of these other hurts that have gone on in the past so that you're just focusing on each other and not having so much chaos going on within the relationship. So yeah, again, either you're going to get to a point to where you're just going to break up because you guys don't like each other, or you're going to get to a point to where you've ended a chapter in your relationship and you're going to start over together with the Ace of Swords. It just kind of depends on what you decide to do. And since we've asked the tarot what you can do, that's how I would address this. Thanks, Cool Mom. I hope that was helpful. I think I saw you gave me a follow. If you want to revisit this again in another couple of weeks, we can pull some new cards. But let's see how the energies shift once you have a few talks with him and see how he reacts and stuff. You're welcome. Awesome. I'm glad it was helpful. Hi, Christy. So we're just hanging out, being cool. Do you have, Cool Mom, other than getting that tarot reading, do you have any connections with the tarot? Are you a spiritual person? Do you not know anything about tarot? Like, what's your relationship with the topic of tarot? Okay. Was this one of the ones that were fairly accurate, or is this a fourth one that you're not sure what they're going to be about? Oh, cool. All right. Got some intuitive meditation stuff going on there. Okay, cool. Well, let's see what happens with your fourth one. Let's see what happens with your fourth tarot reading. Okay, so let's continue chatting, but I'm going to take off the YouTube. I am going to take off the YouTube. So for everyone who's on YouTube, I am going to turn off the live here. I want to thank you for joining me. I'm actually going to turn on the Instagram. So let's turn on the Instagram, and that way I'll try a new app and just see what happens there. So let's try the Instagram.